I popped up for a second and then I went away. But I think I'm back now. Maybe I'll get to stay. We never know. You know, that's totally up to our friend Mr. FB. I'll wait here for my friends to come on in. My nose immediately starts itching. So when you come on, say hello. We're going to just relax and chat and create today. Hey, Michelle, I'm good. Cindy's here. Happy Sunday, Cindy. Hey, Patty. There's Joyce and Nancy. Patty Gentry's here. Hi, how are y'all doing? Lori Hanby's here. I am so happy to see y'all. How's your Sunday going? Hi, Catherine. Hey, Regina. If y'all are watching on YouTube later, you can fast forward through all this, all of us chit-chatting, saying hello, because that's what we do over here on Facebook Live. So, hey, Betty. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm so glad you're here with us. Hey, Deb. This is Gwen. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Maria. And Catherine sprinkled us out. Thank you so much. Debbie, hello. Hello. Hi, Wanda and Bev. If anybody is new and watching, I am Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin'. And today is Sunday, and we are... Hey, Moidle! Ah! Moidle's here. I get to see your face later. I'm so excited. Hey, Penny. Oh, yeah. It's a new fairy season top. Isn't this just so fun? It's a drippy with paint at the bottom, too. And I just loved it. I did shoot the whole video today, so I'll be getting that up probably tomorrow. Hey, Vicky. Wait. Oh, there. Cindy's got the code for you. And, I mean, the link and the code for you. Yay. Oh, thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Yeah, I need to wear more red then. Hey, Simone. Girl, I've still got to go watch that video that you told me about that you did. I've still got to do that. Last week was insane. And I think I hit a wall Friday afternoon, honestly. I was just, out of juice. And I just kind of had to slip into low gear Friday night and yesterday, and just recharge my battery. And I feel great now. Thank you, Jermaine. It's a fairy season. Y'all, I got to tell you, I'm excited to show you this haul because I really like this one. You know about that hand shirt that sold out, but they're getting some more in, so don't worry about that. Judy, thank you for those stars. You're so sweet. Yeah, we all, every now and then, we'll just, hit a wall. We've done too much, and woo, yeah. This week is going to be a lot lower key, and I think so far just my regular Tuesday and Thursday after today, and we'll see. So I'm going to throw in a little, who knows what I'll throw in there. Oh, Sharon, thank you so much for saying that. That means so much to me. We are relaxing, Rita. I've got a project today that I think is going to be so relaxing. I know it will be for me. I haven't done it in a long time. Hey, Nana. I am happy to see you. How have you been? Lori, what is happening with that? I don't get it. Hey, Darlene, and hey, Jane. Jane, I love your angel wings. I'm starting to see some of the angel wing that y'all took the template and made your own angel wing designs. I think Opa did one too, and they're just so pretty. So pretty. I'm so excited to see y'all doing those. Hey, Pat. Is it doing that to you too, Penny? Hi, Lisa. How's the sound for everybody else? Having a glass of wine. Well, cheers, Michelle. This will be very relaxing. Next ATC tonight or tomorrow. Oh, wonderful, Simone. I've got to go check everything out. So everybody's saying sounds okay. It hates you, Penny. I'm so sorry. What I'm going to do today is a project I did. It showed up in my personal memories this morning. I did this, oh goodness, I made quite a few of these to sell, and I thought this would just be a relaxing Sunday afternoon to do one of these with y'all. Some of you probably, most of you probably never even saw this project that I had done years ago. Hey, Josie! I'm going to be using Paint Pixie paints today, too. So, I found 2 of these 90% off at Hobby Lobby. Y'all know I love to go down that clearance aisle and just buy surfaces that I can redo. I love the ones that are already framed. So, you know, when I finish my project on it, it's good to go. It's got a hanger on it, and for $1.79 for a surface this big, that was a no-brainer. So I got 2. That may have been all they had. I don't know, because I probably would have bought more if they'd had them. So all I did was covered it with 2 coats of Mud Pie, my magical chalk paint from Paint Pixie. I love that color. I do too, Jane. Oh my goodness, I love that clearance aisle. And I just kind of go hog wild in there when that happens. And then I've got surfaces galore. Oh, hey, Becky. Okay, thank you. I love my ATC I got from you. Hey, Jackie. Oh, wow. And you just started your page. I've got to go follow. That's exciting. Can I do it right now? Did I get it? I don't know. I don't know if I can do it while I'm live, but I thought I'd try. Next time you go down the 90... yes, Simone, I will. It's usually at the end of summer or during summer when they're about to, no, it must be during summer, because they clear that aisle out to make room for Christmas. And y'all know they put Christmas out really early now at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, be on the lookout. Start going down that aisle. They'll start at like 75% off, I think, and which is good. You know, I can still get, I sometimes cave and get some 70% off just to be sure I'm gonna get them, but then go back at 90%. You just, it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hey, Belle. So now y'all know when I letter, I have to have a really, really fine paintbrush. That's just me. But I wanted to see, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with this Tipsy brush. Not because of the brush, but because of me and how my preferences when I'm lettering. I'm going to, since I've got the Mud Pie background, I'm going to use white for my lettering to begin with, but then we're going to bring color in. I've done this on white canvases, white canvas panels, black canvas panels, and so I just use black on white and white on black. Simple, simple. Hey, oh, yeah, there, I said hey to you. That's Dolly coming in. Got Christmas goodies for anything. I accidentally went on the day that Christmas went on sale for 90% off. I will never do that again. It was scary in there. So what I want to do is, so we can just relax and y'all watch what I'm doing and get a good view of it, I'm going to flip you over. Y'all know how I do this. Let's see. We got to go this way, this way. I'm going to pull you right over so you can see what I'm doing. I have lightly chalked in my lettering. You can vaguely see it on the screen. Hi, Janice. Hey, Linda. And there's Gail. How are you doing, Gail? I'm just going to roll this brush. This one might be, I love this brush. I use it a lot, but I've never used it for lettering, so we're going to see how this goes. This is the Tipsy from Turquoise Iris. Yeah, now it has to do with how the bristles do. They've got to stick together. Okay, Let me try this one. It's been a while. It's been a minute since I lettered. And, hey, Catherine. Watching and learning with big eyes. Yeah, for those of you who are new and don't know, I have a hand lettering group. Oh, goodness, it's from, is it 2 years old now? I think it is. Everything's in there that you'll need to get started. I have several videos in that one. I have practice sheets. It's lettering. The key to lettering is practice. There's no magic formula that I give you in that group and then suddenly you, oh, well, then I can do it right away. No, it's a lot of practice, but I'll tell you, so many in there are amazing letterers now. Hey, Lori. It was 2021, wasn't it, Betty? That's right. I thought it was, gosh, it's been 2 years. Hey, Susan. You're welcome, welcome. If you're new, let us know. This is the sweetest group of ladies, and we'd love to welcome you. It's been, last week was an amazing week, thanks to y'all. And we got quite a number of new followers, and we're just so grateful. Yeah, I have this new mat that has the little paint pots built in, but they're on the left side. So today, I just got my paper plate out to put my paint down because I have to, you've got to dip your brush in the paint so often when you're lettering. It just is way more convenient on my right side. When I chalk out my lettering, or when I chalk out any kind of painting, I always say that they're just suggestions. A lot of times I don't follow them completely, but with lettering, it helps me kind of get my spacing down. And I'll tell you, when you do whimsical lettering, like I'm doing today, it's way more forgiving if things don't seem to line up or, look perfect. I do it on purpose so that if I get out of line or they're not, and they're kind of wonky, it looks like you meant to do it. Hey, Lynn. Actually, if I turned it around, Dolly, they'd be down here where I rest my hand. So, unfortunately, I can't. But I love this mat. And I use those little pots all the time for bigger, paint projects when I'm not having to dip my brush in paint constantly. I love those too, Judy. I just can't find them very often. The one that I bought, I used for a long time. Because I would reuse the pages, like you said. It just peels right off. I think you could probably use parchment paper the same way. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. Hey, Opa. I was just talking about you. That's what I'll do next time, Judy. If I ever find them, I'm definitely going to buy multiples. right. Are any of you any of you been with me so long that you remember me doing this piece years ago? Just curious. Lori, your house is so pretty. I loved seeing the pictures. I know you're so glad to get moved. But now comes the unpacking and everything. I was talking about you doing the wings, Opa, that I did last Sunday, and they're so beautiful. I've seen several of you do them now, and I'm just so excited to see those. Thank you, Dolly, for those stars. I appreciate that. Really, really do. I usually use those for Happy Mail, shipping costs, and supplies. So they're greatly appreciated. I try to use them for something that basically goes back to you. Hey, Anita. Good afternoon, Patty. So happy to see y'all here. So I know this looks real plain right now, with just the dark background. The background, I told y'all I used Mud Pie from Paint Pixie. It's a deep gray. I was going to go for just a black, and I thought, no, Mud Pie would look so good. So that's what I decided to try today. And we're going to be adding several other colors. Hey, Kim. I'm so happy to see you. We're going to add color to this when I finish the lettering. I just thought it had been a while since I've actually lettered on a regular live, and I thought it would be fun and just relaxing for a Sunday afternoon. You know, there have been several events lately, and you know, we're on a timetable, and I just felt like today is kind of on our time, and not that I don't think this will take a real long time, but I thought it might be relaxing. Yeah, Lori, I can't wait to see. I would love to see. So one thing I tell in my group, one thing I learned, that I love to say things or try to think of ways to make stuff click in my classes. And it dawned on me, several people were looking at hand lettering as handwriting, and it's totally different from handwriting. My hand lettering tends to look different than my handwriting, and you are actually painting each letter with whatever you choose. I prefer to use a paintbrush and paint because that's how I taught myself, and it's truly muscle memory, because when you give me a brush pen that most hand letterers prefer to use, I just stink at it. I really do stink at it, because my hand is used to doing it with the brush and paint. So I would suggest starting out with whichever one, you know, feels best to you. In fact, I tell everybody to start out with a pencil or a regular pen. You can do just fine with those for your practice. But if you get it in your mind that it is not writing, you're not trying to write a whole word or sometimes even a whole letter, in one stroke. You're painting each letter. And usually once I say that, once they get to that point, they're like, oh, yeah, well, that makes more sense. It's tricking your brain. You know, you've got to figure out a way that makes your brain make it easier. Oh, Becky, I think you can. I've been doing it for years, and that's the reason why it looks like it's easy. But even if your handwriting isn't pretty, yeah, your lettering is totally different, and you can do all kinds of lettering. I used to go on Pinterest and look up fun fonts, and I would just mimic the fonts that I liked. Tammy, these are the brushes that I prefer personally. Now, this is just me. They're on Amazon. I actually have them listed in my Amazon store. I have a link in my link tree. They're AIEX. I think I'm on my second or third set. They're not expensive. And what I do is I just go through that set. I usually use a 0 or a 2 for my lettering. So that's just my preference. If you can get a detail brush set, I'm hard on brushes, so I don't like to spend a whole lot on them because, you know, I'm on my third set or second set. I think I need another one though, because some of these have seen better days now. But those are my personal favorites, is the AIEX. I found a set from Montmartre of detail brushes that are good, and you know, I do like them, but these are my personal favorite. Oh, look, Cindy already got the link out for you. I should know. She's the best. Just the best. Okay. Where's your top? Can't find it. When you go to that fairy season link that they gave me, it should have all the pieces that are in my last order. Oh, Tony, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's yucky. I hope you feel better soon. I know a lot of people are dealing with that right now. Sweet Debbie at Crafting and Grace is dealing with a massive migraine today. I'm telling you, these weather fronts can really get to us. Lori, I'm trying to think. Have I tried lettering in watercolor paints? I know I have. I tried lettering in everything at the beginning, so I'm pretty sure I have, but my preference is definitely acrylics. Carrie, can you give us a report? I mean, not anything that's not shared, I mean, that was shared in confidence, but I just saw Dolly post earlier, and I don't know any details. Is she okay? I talked to her yesterday, but I haven't talked to her today, and now I know why. What's going to make this piece really pop is when we add the fun colors, and it'll make the whimsical hand lettering make sense too. So, and I just think it's fun. Talked to her when she got home from church, so she was able to go to church. I'm glad. Thank you, Tony. I thought everybody might just enjoy slipping into low gear today after a big event weekend. Janice, she's on her second day of a migraine. I mean, she was a real trooper too. She made it through her segment in the Woodland Winter event. It was so beautiful. Debbie Robertson from Crafting and Grace. Oh, good, Jermaine. I'm glad to hear that. I bet you're knitting something beautiful. What are you working on right now? What are you knitting? I thought she was better this morning, but she wasn't. I'm sure she will be okay. Just takes time. Yeah, usually I think she said this one was kind of because of the front coming through, and you know, if she's like me, usually once that goes through, it relieves that pressure. I do know she has some meds for it, so hopefully those will kick in. Susie, your husband's having surgery tomorrow. Well, prayers for him. Thank you for the stars, Vicki. Yeah, if anybody is interested in, you know, diving in a little bit more into the basics of lettering, I do have a group, and I did it 2 years ago this month. And so I can't remember how many videos I have in there, but they're all right there waiting for you, and practice pages and things like that. I had always wanted to learn to use my son gave me, what are they called? An eye pencil, you know, that you use with an iPad, and Procreate. Chris uses it, but I never, you got to decide what you have the time for, and I just never got to do it. If my group, you can, it's a $10 one-time fee, and it's listed under art classes in our shop, taterbuggin.myshopify.com. I think Cindy had already dropped a link. I know, I think Procreate looks like so much fun, and I would love to learn that. There's so many things I want to learn, and there's just not enough hours in the day. Dadgummit. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. I always warn people, you know, that, you know, don't think just by joining that I'm going to give you some big magic secret and suddenly you'll know how to letter. Opa is one who has done her time practicing, And boy, can she letter now. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. It wouldn't be alive if Pete didn't have to cough once, right? Sorry. My sweet old boy. Sarge has got a bark. Pete's got a cough. Bo usually chews his bones, so. That's what it is, isn't it, Opa? It's just a lot of practice. Training your muscles and how to form whatever letters. Opa, do you prefer to hand letter with a paintbrush or with a brush pen? Just curious. Are they? Hey, Marlene, how are you doing? Y'all know Marlene from Marley Grace Creations. Yes. Just ordered brushes and paint. Oh, Tammy! Wonderful. Right now, the paint I'm using is just a plain Deco Art Americana white acrylic. Yeah, Bo's been doing good, Rita. Thank you. He takes his medicine every day and eats his special food. And we got some expensive puppy dogs. Pete has 2 medications a day and Bo has 1. And, yeah, special food. And he's doing well, thank you. I'm doing good, Marlene. Just running ragged like you probably. You know, we all are, right? Every one of these ladies in here. Yeah, Betty, I need insurance with these guys. Can totally do Procreate. Oh, wow. Really, Lori? I want to learn it. It's on my list. Has been for years. Marilyn, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. We're doing a little something different today. Well, I'm always doing something different. You never know what I'm going to do when you come in here. But I love to hand letter, and I thought it's been a while since I did anything like this in here, and it showed up in my memories, and I thought, I just want to do another one of those, so why don't we do it live? And it would be just a relaxing time for us to all chit-chat and come up with a finished piece at the end. Hopefully. Last week was a rush week and a lot going on, but I really wanted to kick off 2023 on the right foot, and I had so much fun doing it, but boy, by Friday afternoon, this old gal was worn slap out. And I was ready to get back to it today. That was the number one thing I used to hear when I would letter on a live, is that it was, or even before I did lives, if I did a video of them, I would hear, people would say, it is so relaxing to watch somebody letter. And I find it relaxing too to watch somebody else. I just love it. And so that's what I was hoping for today. It's very cloudy here, just a kind of a gloomy day, and just ready to relax. Yeah, Margie, I really do. I kind of just go with what I feel, and they don't, you'll notice, they don't even stay consistent throughout the whole piece, and I kind of do that on purpose because I want this to be whimsical. And with the whimsy, if there are imperfections, it almost looks like, well, you know, you meant for it to be that way, so you don't worry about, oh, that's not lined up, or that letter's bigger than the other one. It's very forgiving. So that's how I see it, at least. So sometimes I'll decide on upper or lowercase because of, how do I put it? Well, I guess the look that I like, or what I think I can do better than the other, if that makes any sense. My favorite type of lettering to do, though, in all honesty, is the script. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love it. Paint and brush. The paint is just a plain Americana acrylic in white right now. The color is going to come in a minute from Magical Chalk Paint, but the brush is an AIEX. I tend to use the 0 or the 2 for lettering. Thank you, Betty. Yes. This one, I haven't looked over at it, but I think it's so embedded in my head. I did print out the one that I did years ago that I saw this morning, and I'll show it to you at the end. And I printed it out. I have it over here, but I'm not looking at it because, yeah, this one I painted it so many times. It was a very good seller in the my booth and in the shops where I had my work. So I ended up doing quite a few of these. And I had forgotten about them till I saw it in my memories. Yeah, Lynn, I can see where that would, mess with you. And like when I do the script, I tend to try to do it bouncy because that's even more forgiving because, it's like it's supposed to be that way. So I'm not worried about, lining it up all straight. But I have practice sheets in the group that actually do have lines to help you. Some of them are straight. Some of them, with those lines, you can train yourself to do the bouncy writing, lettering, and so sorry, it's hard for me to talk when I'm doing this. I tend to, if I don't pay attention, I leave letters out. I've done that too many times. I just didn't want to get this far into it and suddenly leave a letter out, and that's a awful feeling, and I've done it too many times. That's a good idea, Lynn. Goodness, I've been at this for 40 minutes already? The last step, though, is pretty quick. And you wouldn't even have to do it if you didn't want to, but I'm going to show you how I did it. You sure can, Judy. In fact, what I did on this piece is I measured and then drew a line halfway just so I would know I was kind of on track. I thought about making lines on this, but I just did that one line and then I erased it after I chalked my lettering in. And when I chalk out lettering, I don't use a regular big piece of chalk. I use a chalk pencil from Hobby Lobby. They're a lot easier and thinner than a big old chunky piece of chalk. Okay, y'all, we're getting there. Everybody still hanging with me? Did I put you to sleep? Thank you for the hearts. Thanks so much. Just looked up and saw hearts all floating. That makes me happy. Lets me know you're still here. Regina's still here. Still watching and knitting, Jermaine. That sounded real country, didn't it? Watching and knitting. Oh, that's wonderful, Kim. I love to hear that. Hey, Jody. I'll probably have to go back to tracing a template. It's been too long. Oh. Well, it's been a hot minute since I lettered anything, but I don't know. It's kind of embedded. I've done so much now over the past few years that I think it's kind of embedded. Like riding a bike, I hope. That's why I have to chalk it out, Marlene. I know, I really do. And with this one, the reason it was a little easier is because I have done this one so many times. I kind of knew, and I've done this on 8x10, 5x7. This may be one of the biggest pieces I've done of this design, but I don't know. It worked out this time, but that's a rarity. I usually end up having to erase the chalk and go back and start over again. Better to mess up with chalk than just try doing it with paint and hope for the best. I'd be throwing away or redoing a lot of pieces. That's what I was just saying a few minutes ago, Diana. I have to watch myself because if I talk, I do tend to leave letters out. So I'm really watching myself here. Pretty sure I've even left letters out when I was lettering live before, and y'all have had to tell me. Oh, that's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling. also working with a frame this time. I don't think I've ever done this on something that was already framed, so that's interesting when you get over to this side. You can also get a set of, or just get one brush pen to start practicing with if you want. I am terrible with brush pens. Oh, because I taught myself with a paintbrush. So I have said before I'm going to make myself get better with a brush pen, but I just prefer it this way, so. About doing that when texting or when posting things on Facebook. Leaving letters out. Or, Siri will change it on you and, make you look like you're ridiculous. She does that to me all the time. I always say she hates me. Patty, that's so funny. I think Trish did that at one point. Gerald's is an Australian woman, so there you go. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, it was right, Sarah. Sarge in charge, I'm telling you, he thinks he is. Oh, that's why they were barking. Chris is home. Woo, we made it through. Now let's have some fun. Okay, now we'll go back to the little Tipsy. brush, and we have these colors from Paint Pixie. I've got Candied Papaya, Honeycomb, Sugared Glass, and Key Lime Pie. Look how fun those colors are. Okay. We're going to just hit this with some heat to dry it real quick. Oh, Margie, I know you could do it. I know you could do it. It's just practice. Just practice. I'm glad y'all are loving it. Oh, this makes me happy. I was thinking earlier today, looking around here at all the creations we've accumulated, we're going to have an auction pretty soon, so this will probably go in the auction. And when I get all finished with this, and it dries and sets real good, thank you, Beth, I will then go back in and erase whatever chalk lines are showing. You need a period at the end. Does that bother you, Tammy? I can put a period at the end. I will do that. I should. I'll show you in my other piece that I printed out that I saw this morning. I do have a period at the end, so I'm going to do that for you, just for you. Ta-da! I'm glad y'all didn't see the chalk. I wanted it to be muted a little bit, and I used a dark blue to chalk. Dark blue, what am I trying? Chalk pencil to chalk it out onto the surface. Come on. Come on, honeycomb. There we go. Thank you, Jane. We're going to add some bright Paint Pixie colors to it now. You could leave it just like this and it would be just fine. I just think it is a little more whimsical doing this. So, make sure. Becky, I know. We're gonna see how this looks. This is how I did all of them. So, oh, okay, Betty. Okay, thanks for being here and thanks for all your help. And now we have Bo chewing his bone. So everyone has been accounted for. We had Pete cough, Sarge bark, and now Bo is going to chew that bone for us. Just so y'all know they're all three here. And again, I mean, you could take... Ooh, I didn't even think about this now. Wait a minute. You could even take the metallics and, or even like the sterling. Ooh, I can see the sterling just filling in letters here and there with that. Boy, that would be pretty. I'm going to have to do the other, the other surface that I have just like this. I may have to do it with metallics. That would be beautiful. Or do the lettering in metallics. He knew what I was saying. Okay. Now let's do the honeycomb.
It's not done yet, Pete.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
I wish they could see your pretty self. You look so pretty. No, you look handsome.
What you making?
I'm doing this piece that I did years ago.
Huh.
I saw it in my memories today, and I thought, woo, I haven't done that in a long time. We're going to do that today.
Nice.
I think so too, Judy, on this mud pie background. I'm going to try that. I have to now. I just have to. So you can make this as whimsical or as, I guess, elegant as you want it to be. I think I will try that. And I'll post pictures of it when I get the sterling one done. But now I have to do it. I'm going to be live in my private group probably tomorrow. So we may just have to do it in there if they want to. Oh, Lori, yeah. It sure would. How could we attach? I need to put some thought to that. That would be really cool. I've got to start designing that in my head because now I want to do that too. Okay, Becky, yeah. Okay, you see how I'm bringing the whimsy into it, right? This is where the whimsy comes in. I thought for sure I could do this in an hour, but apparently not. So I may just fill in the rest off camera and then post it because I do have a photo to show you of how it looks all finished up. Since we're supposed to go meet the other Tates for a Tate date tonight, we're going to go to our Mexican restaurant and have dinner. It's been too long since I saw my sister. Plus, I think, me too, Jermaine. That's how I feel about it. I think I'm probably going to do 2 coats on each one of these colors, just so they look good and solid. She was on here a minute ago, Sarah. Moidal, are you still here? Sarah wanted to tell you hello. She's missing you. She probably had something else to do. They may be on their way out to the restaurant now. Ooh, I love Mexican, yeah. I will tell her y'all said hello. She has been one busy lady lately. Well, she always is, but even more so. That makes me so happy, Jody. You need to do one. I need to go get some more canvas panels and paint a few of these to have at auction. That would be fun. I wish I could eat shrimp anymore. That used to be one of my very favorite foods. Okay, I'll get this first line done and right there. And then I'll show you the finished piece. Good evening, Teresa. Oh, Patricia, I'm so sorry you hadn't been feeling well. Take care of yourself, okay? I sure hope you get to feeling better. Okay. Now, let me flip y'all back up here. Before we say goodbye. Here's what this is the way I did it years ago. That's on white, you know, of course, reversed. And I think that was a little 5x7 frame. Canvas. So let's hold this up. And when I finish filling in all, so you can, you know, you can see how it looks with those little pops of color all in it. And again, I really think this is going to look beautiful in sterling. I can't wait to try that. And if I do it in sterling, I don't think I will fill in. I think I'll just leave it. You know, it would be nice to see both ways. Oh, not that kind. Oh, it's not your stomach, is it, Patricia? Those are the worst. Yeah, I always preferred this on a dark background. I did it on a lot of the black canvas panels, and it just really pops on black. Thank y'all so much. I'm so happy y'all like this too. I haven't done this in so long, and so now when you look at it, if it's, you know, well, it may be if you're a teacher, but my brain just sees it as whimsy, and I don't worry that not every letter is the same size, you know, and looks the same. It just kind of flows and fills up the surface. That's what I like. It does, doesn't it, Dolly? I do too, Audra. I really do. And I love to, you know, just have them around. Sometimes you need them to inspire you again, or to, you know, I don't know. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. I thought I could do it all, you know, I just whip it right out, but I forgot. It does. Lettering is time consuming. So yeah, I think when you, it would be fine just white with the black background, but boy, when you add those colors, I just think it's really fun. So I will finish that out, and I'm going to make sure that the colors are all really solid. And yeah, I'm so glad you learned a lot, Teresa. That makes me happy. And again, I've never figured out how to do it, Becky. I'll tell you that. It's artsy. Jody, yeah. But in case y'all missed it, I do have a lettering group. It's just a one-time fee of $10 if you're interested. There's several videos in there and practice pages and all that. So it's always available. You know, it's always open and available to you. So, oh, I'm so glad, Audra. I am so glad. Well, thanks for joining me this afternoon. And it was fun to just get to sit down and do some lettering with y'all. I just enjoyed it so much. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. Are you Minnie? Good. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. Because I can tell when y'all practice and you post these amazing finished pieces. Jermaine, I plan to, I really want to come up with another paint party class. So I'm working on that. Lots of irons in the fire right now for y'all this year. There's some exciting things coming up. I can't wait to share, and I hope y'all will enjoy them too. Don't forget, we've got our private group, Tater Talk. If, you know, it's a very small, intimate group, and we do a lot of fun things in there. And so yeah, there's a lot of fun. Hey, Liz, you got here just as I was saying goodbye. I will tell Moidle you all said hello. That's so sweet. So sweet. She'll be happy to hear that. Would like to see the back of your hair. Okay. Okay. I don't know what it's looking like right about now, but there it is. I shot the haul video this afternoon before the live. So when you're taking off and putting on, I thought, there's no telling what my hair looks like. You can see it's got a little worse for wear over here, but that's okay. Y'all have a great evening. I will be live Tuesday at my regular time. 4 o'clock with Paint Pixie. I'll be here on Tater Buggin'. and on Paint Pixie, and I'm excited about what I came up with it yesterday. It's not anything earth-shattering, but I'm going to include Paint Pixie with something that I've been wanting to try, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun to try. Thank you, Michelle. Y'all are so sweet to me. Thanks, Tony. It's fairy season. You can have it. And y'all, it's got the paint drips on the bottom. It just looks, it was like messy graffiti, and I had to have it. And there's the same heart on the back, so I really like it. Okay, it's always hard to say goodbye. I'm sorry. I'm just going to go. I love y'all. And I will see you Tuesday. Bye.